It was supposed to be just another simple job. Lena, a 21-year-old college student, arrived at the Wilsons' house on a quiet Friday night. The parents were leaving for a late dinner, and their only daughter, Emma, needed someone to watch over her until they came back. The house was huge, but strangely silent. Emma, a sweet but nervous little girl, clung to Lena's arm and whispered, "Can you stay close to my room tonight? I hate being alone here after dark." Lena smiled, nodded, and sat in the living room scrolling through her phone. When she looked up, she saw Emma standing by the stairs leading to the second floor, watching her with big, frightened eyes. Lena waved and gave her a thumbs up. Emma returned the gesture before disappearing down the hall. The house was so quiet, Lena could hear a pin drop. That was until she heard faint footsteps coming from upstairs. She froze. Maybe Emma got out of bed? But when she checked, Emma was tucked in, staring wide-eyed at the ceiling. "Emma, did you hear that?" Lena asked. Emma nodded quickly and whispered, "Don't open the closet, please." Lena laughed nervously. "There's no way, right? There's no way a ghost would appear in front of her and try to kill her. If there is, I hope it's quick and painless," she thought, trying to ignore what she had just heard. But then she heard it again, a whisper, soft but clear, calling her name from the hallway. Lena's breath hitched. The closet door rattled as if something inside was pushing to get out. Emma's voice trembled. "He doesn't like strangers here. He's waiting." Then she stopped talking, burying her face in her pillow. Lena's heartbeat raced. She stepped closer to the door, her phone flashlight shaking in her hand. As she neared the closet, a dark shadow darted past the crack. A low, chilling laugh echoed in the room. Lena stumbled back, her scream dying in her throat. She turned to Emma's bed. It was empty. Her heart dropped. Where is she? She raced out of the room, calling Emma's name, but there was no answer, only an echoing silence. She checked under the bed, in the bathroom, and even in the bigger closet in the hallway. No Emma. Had she climbed out of the window? Lena rushed to the glass doors leading to the backyard, but they were intact. Fright trickled down her spine. Was the ghost real? Did it take Emma? But then she noticed something on the bed, a small, intricately carved wooden box. Curiosity battled with fear, but Lena's concern for Emma won. As she lifted the box, it clipped open, revealing a worn leather journal. Lena's hands trembled as she opened it. The musty smell of old paper filled her nostrils. The first entry she saw read, "Today my brother Samuel and I played hide and seek in the attic. He found me and tickled me until I screamed with laughter. Then we raced downstairs, our joy echoing through the halls. But when we reached the living room, Our laughter died in our throats. Father stood before us, his face ashen, his eyes wide with horror. He held a bloodied meat cleaver in his hand. Mother lay at his feet, her eyes staring blankly ahead, the once vibrant colors of her dress now a ghastly white. In the chilling silence that followed, I heard the echoes of my own screams as Father turned his gaze upon me. Lena shuddered. This wasn't just a creepy old house. It held a dark history, a story of tragedy and despair. Then she came across this entry. Samuel is gone. He disappeared. One moment he was by my side, the next he vanished into thin air. They say he's better off, that he's in a better place. But I don't believe them. I know he's trapped here, just like me, trapped in this house of shadows and secrets. We're all trapped here forever. A sudden gust of wind slammed the door shut behind Lena. The air grew heavy, charged with an unseen energy. The hairs on her arms stood on end. Her phone buzzed. A new message. The sender's name, Emma. The text read, I haven't lived in that house for years. I was the last child and he kept me. Lena's blood ran cold. Who is he? What did he keep her for? Another text followed immediately. Tonight he chooses you. Lena's fingers trembled as she tried to respond, but her hands were shaking so violently that the text didn't go through. The lights in the entire house flickered, then went out. Lena stood in the suffocating darkness as the closet door creaked open. Slowly, her phone slipped from her numb fingers and crashed to the floor, the screen going black. Something inside the closet whispered her name one last time, and then silence. What do you think happened to Lena? Did the ghost take her too? Let me know your thoughts. And stay tuned for more scary stories.